What is Nintendo doing right now? Why are they not giving us these big announcements? Where is the big 3D Mario game? Where is the celebration for the 40th anniversary of Zelda? Nintendo's silence is starting to get very weird right now. Are they hiding something big? Are they cooking something crazy up for us that they're gonna announce hopefully within the next couple of weeks or months or years at this point? Some may even say that they are making a big mistake right now by not giving us these big announcements and staying very quiet about the first party side of things as far as the Switch 2 goes. We have not had a Nintendo General Direct recently. We haven't really had a ton of huge announcements for the big first party stuff. We do have some, like the new Yoshi game, Splatoon Raiders. I'm not saying we have completely zero, but it is a little odd. And honestly, just talking about all the leaks and the rumors and speculation recently on the channel, we should have had a General Direct by now. And it is weird, but also, I've been breaking it all down. I mean, we have had a lot of partner showcases, tree houses, other random stuff like the Mario Galaxy movie. As you can see right here are all of the directs recently, like General Directs, partner showcase. You can see the last General Direct, I believe, is this date right here, September 12th, which September is honestly a long time ago. I mean, even going before this, you can see the last General Direct, I believe, would also be this one, which is about 5 months from the previous one in September. And if you take a closer look at that, we are due. We are definitely due for a General Direct now. This one was even crazy too, because we even got the last Switch 1 Direct a whole year ago. I cannot believe that was a year ago, but look, then like a couple days later, they did the Switch 2 General Direct. That is just insane to me. What we currently know is that the Mario Galaxy movie is coming out, which is obviously huge. A small reason why they probably haven't been doing anything big as far as the Nintendo General Directs is because this movie, maybe they don't want to bring out that new Mario 3D game without dropping the movie first. And by 3D Mario game, I'm talking about like the big ones, like the Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Odyssey especially. Obviously, we just had like the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 brought over to the Switch not even that long ago. We are definitely due for a new big, like brand new big 3D Mario game. And if you guys have been watching the channel, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been talking about it a lot. A lot of people, a lot of other YouTubers have been talking about this as well. But it is true, like, what are they doing behind the scenes? It is weird because right now we are in a moment of silence. As far as like the big stuff goes, it's the 40th anniversary of Zelda. The 40th anniversary of Mario was last year. And I did talk about a tweet that is actually from November, a couple of days ago, basically just saying like from Nintendo themselves that they are just focusing right now on everything else, basically, besides the first party stuff at the moment. We will definitely be getting some more big first party games. The Switch 1, the first year of that, we actually did not have as many big first party games as I thought, like as I remembered in my head, because looking back, I'm like, yeah, we had a ton, but we actually didn't really have all that many. So it looks like the same thing is going to be for the Switch 2. And we also know that they have been doing very well with the Switch 2, the third party stuff. So they definitely are working on these first party big games like for Zelda, for Mario, for, I don't know, whatever the heck else they're doing. And we just have to wait. Honestly, we just gotta wait. They're saving a big lineup. I mean, we did have like them accidentally post a picture of a game mode in Mario Kart World. So it seems like we will actually be getting some sort of DLC or just like free update, I'm assuming. I don't know if it's gonna be the big paid DLC or if it's just gonna be one of those, free, smaller updates that we could just get some extra game modes and stuff. But I definitely do think Mario Kart World is in need of an update, that's for sure. This next 3D Mario game is gonna be a big step forward because you think Mario Odyssey was good, they have to make it better than Odyssey. I mean, they have to. That's probably what they're striving for. If you think about it, really, like Odyssey did so well, so many amazing reviews. Like many people believe that Odyssey is probably one of the best Switch 1 games. So with that being said, they gotta kick it up a notch. Fewer directs means more surprise drops. They could also just be testing the hype cycles right now, just seeing how everything is doing, and guess what? It's doing just fine. They're selling on a lot of Switch 2 consoles. They're selling a lot of these third-party games, even their first-party games that they have been releasing. Maybe even some internal delays are happening. Developing games is crazy. It's a lot of work, a lot of stuff goes into it, and they do have high expectations for everything right now. Like seriously, if they flop and drop the bag with a new Mario game or a new Zelda game, because it is the 40th anniversary of Zelda this year, so I don't know, man. We gotta see what they're gonna do for that. But also, it could backfire because fans might lose hype. The competitors could start dominating, but probably not because of the fact that it's Nintendo, man. Nintendo will always have hype. If they didn't give us a new Mario game for 5 more years, and they just randomly dropped it in 35 or something, let's just say, people would still be hyped. People would still get it, and it would still probably be a top sell. I just do think we should be seeing a General Direct any day. Before we move on to some more big updates for the Switch 2, I just want to ask you guys, do you think that they're cooking up something huge? Do you think that this is a smart idea to not put all their eggs in one basket and, do all these huge announcements in the beginning of the year? Like, they probably are just saving it for maybe like a summertime Nintendo General Direct because We have had a lot of things be announced and dropped already, so I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense if they're just trying to like sprinkle it out, you know, over time. And now we got some more big updates, like more games coming to the Switch too, and one of them is shocking, like genuinely shocking. But first, let's cover this. So Nintendo Switch is actually more popular among Japanese teens than Disney, Pokemon, and Nintendo itself, a survey finds. And this is based on 37,000 people, which, you know, sometimes those surveys are interesting because it's like, well, maybe that select group of 37,000 people feels that way, but like, what about the next 37,000? Maybe they don't feel that way. But it says the Nintendo Switch is the second most popular brand among Japanese teenagers, beating out Disney and Pokemon, which is crazy. So that just goes to show that the Switch 2 has a bright future. Like all of the games, whatever they decide to do for the Switch 2, I mean, it's probably going to work out very, very well. And other news that is not as good of news, I guess I'll say, Nintendo, they are reportedly cutting the Switch 2 production this quarter as the United States demand dips. Apparently they do plan to make 4 million units instead of 6 million for the US. It still obviously is very popular in Japan, makes total sense. And then the US, following a record-breaking launch, the sales of the Switch 2 slowed over Christmas and ended up down by 35% compared to what the OG Switch managed in its first Christmas period during 2017. Now, if I gotta be honest, this is probably just because everything is getting so expensive now, and because of the fact that a lot of people probably don't see it as a big upgrade just yet because there's not a ton of huge first-party games. But if I had to guess, this is gonna be no big deal in the grand, you know, lifespan of the Switch 2. Tomodachi Life might be a very popular game as well. We have a lot of people that actually have tested it out already and have played it. The Tomodachi Life on the 3DS was apparently the 11th best-selling game on the 3DS, so I'm sure this game is going to be big. Since Pokopia just dropped in the crazy popularity of that game, I want to know how much it's going to actually affect this game. Like, imagine if Pokopia never came out and then Tomodachi Life did. Would this game do a lot better? I guess time will tell, and this is probably one of those games that maybe a lot of people won't pick it up right away, but over the next couple of years, they're going to start buying it after they finish Pokopia and stuff. Because personally, me, I know it's different than Pokopia, but it's similar in a way. I'm probably not going to be picking this game up anytime soon because I'm playing Pokopia right now and some other video games I want to beat first. Attack the Backlog said, I heard a while ago that Onimusha was being worked on for the Switch 2. Now I've been told it's in early development 6 months ago. And so while it's probably going to come to the Switch 2, the development process was described to me as challenging. Capcom are wizards, so I'm hopeful. Just some cool news. I guess they're working on this and we will see if they will be able to do it. And if I had to guess, I'm going to say they probably will be able to make it and figure it out to work on the Switch 2 just fine. High on Life 2 is also now releasing on the Switch in July, which definitely is going to be a pretty big game. A lot of people love this game and I definitely see a Switch 2 launch being very good for it. This one is the crazy one. Like, this is the big thing that is just kind of jaw-dropping. One of Kiwi Talk sources claims GTA 6 is actually going to be on the Switch 2. I don't know about this. They said flights to India now booked until June. Everything looks set for me to win my lavish dinner with my rockstar source regarding GTA 6 for Switch 2. My source, who has gotten various things right, has been saying for months that GTA 6 will arrive, blank for Switch 2. The date and day hasn't been selected yet. Basically, which he thought was wrong. He called them out, proceeded to double down. So now we have this bet going. Rockstar has until early May to announce the Switch 2 version. Otherwise, I win. I will be sure to post the photos of the dinner. Basically, they're just making a bet with each other. If it gets announced or it doesn't, I don't know. This game seems huge. I'm going to say it's not. I kind of think this is going to be not true because the fact that GTA 6 is just a big game. I mean, you're going to have to buy a huge SD card for your Switch 2 to upgrade that storage. I mean, dude, I don't know. This would be crazy. This would be very impressive. Probably would be a great seller for the Switch 2. I mean, shoot, that would be crazy for the people that could play GTA 6 on the go. Let me know what you guys think. Would you play it? I would still prefer to play it on an Xbox or a PlayStation or a PC or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this far in the video, comment down below orange. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all Nintendo news, leaks, and updates, and other gaming stuff too, honestly. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.